My wife blamed our son for making his girlfriend pregnant, and it ruined our family. My son just turned 16. He had a girlfriend the same age, almost 17. They broke up about a month ago. 3 weeks later, her parents told us she is pregnant. The dates line up with when they were together. My wife and I panicked. We did not sleep much for 2 nights. We waited a couple of days, then told our son. He said right away, "It's not mine. We never did that." I did not believe him at first. I know he is active. He had asked me before for protection. He is not an angel. He can be rude and careless, but he kept saying the same thing. They were close, but they did not do the one thing that makes a baby. He said he cheated on her with someone else, and that is why they broke up. He said he always uses protection with anyone. I listened, and slowly I started to believe him. My wife did not. We set a meeting with her parents. My wife started by saying our son must be the father and asked about money, plans, and next steps. Our son was angry. He repeated, "It's not my baby." He also said something crude about why he didn't go further with his ex. We told him off for that. The ex said they were intimate a few times and described a specific day and place. It sounded believable. I still believed my son, even though I know he can lie. I know this sounds strange. He is often a pain, but this time his voice felt different. Her parents said they wanted to wait for a paternity test until after the baby is born. They said testing now could be risky. I later learned it can be safe, but they still refused. So there was no test, no proof, just a lot of anger. My wife kept planning like it was certain. I said we should stop all talks until a test proves it. We went home. We did not speak much. After that, things got worse. The girl showed my wife some text messages she had sent a friend months ago. In them, she talked about being intimate with my son and said things that matched her story. My wife felt she was proved right. She invited the other family to our house again without telling me. When I came home, they were in our dining room. My son, my wife, and I sat on one side. The girl and her parents sat on the other. My son refused to speak until my wife moved to the other side of the table. He said he did not want her sitting with him if she already believed the worst. It was tense and quiet. Then, talk began. He admitted a small detail that fit the texts, but he still said the main thing. He never did the act that makes a baby. He said it again and again. Then he did something awful. He tried to shock everyone. He made rude jokes. He said a cruel line to the girl's mum, and then a nasty joke to the girl's dad. It was ugly. I was speechless. My wife told him to stop denying and accept being a father. She started making plans again, as if the test was already done. I said we need a test, now or at birth, but the other family still said at birth. That is when the climax hit. My son stood up. His voice was loud and cold. He said, "Here is how this will go. Either we do a test now, or I won't test at all until I finish college." He talked about his rights. He said the court could not force him right now. He said awful things about his mum while he spoke. He used a bad word for her. He said he wanted her to feel pain for not believing him. He turned to leave. My wife grabbed his arm. He told her to let go, using another ugly word. I told her to let him go. He walked out the door. I followed him to the car and drove him to a friend's house. On the way, he said, "You don't believe me either," but I didn't do it. He said school is terrible. Social media is terrible. He said my wife is not his mum to him right now, just a woman who raised him. He said she has not asked how he is doing even once. His voice cracked. When we reached his friend's place, he cried a little. He said he would not come home much. He asked if I would still hang out with him. I said yes. His friend's father knows me from the pub. He is a counselor. He told me not to pay for the boy staying there. He said he believes my son. He also said he might know more than I do, but he did not explain. He warned me, "You will lose him if you are not careful." I went home and told my wife very clearly, "Do not speak to me or to our son about the baby again unless there is a test. If you do, we are over. You also need to apologize to him, beg his forgiveness, and show that you care about him as a person, not just as a problem to fix." I meant it. We have been together since we were kids. I still love her, but my son needs me right now. He is acting out, yes. He is saying cruel things, yes, but I can see fear under all of it. He is 16, and his whole world is on fire. He needs help. He needs calm, and I won't distrust him until the test says otherwise.